at least 59 now dead.
Demonstration today. The actual event was supposed to...
Chaos erupting on the streets of Dallas.
How did it come to this? It seems like daily we ingest a stream of unthinkable tragedy that literally stretches our ability to comprehend. We get lost in the headlines of sexual assaults, abuses of power, wars, mass shootings, suicide bombings. And with each passing moment in the valley of human failure, the voice of fear whispers louder, "Survive," as purpose disappears out of focus. Why are we here? We have become familiar with what used to be the exception. Our normal has been distorted as what was created becomes corrupted. So in these places that were created for the greatness of God to be on display, the creativity of heaven pouring on us like a rain, we can't see it. We are not overwhelmed at the hope of what could be because of the level of brokenness we can see. It's almost like we are all aware that this can't be it. But in our search for the solution, we are derailed by evil's relentless consumption. We might be able to see the potential of the city we live in, but it is so broken, so backwards, so unproductive. Our focus becomes survival and not fighting for revival. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Could it be that hope exists for the waters of our society? That the contents of our culture are not beyond saving? That a future of purity exists for the streams from which we draw? The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor, to bind up, proclaim, comfort, provide, bestow, and they will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations. This is why Jesus came, to take the worthless and make it priceless. Jesus, the light of the world, the salt of the earth, the one who makes all things new. And Jesus looked at you, and he looked at me. Let me tell you why you are here. You're here to be salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. If you lose your saltiness, how will people taste godliness? In other words, salt without flavor is foolish, so salt with flavor is wise. Do you see? We are the ones standing at the banks of the life sources of our cities. We are the ones burning with the dreams of what could be, and if only. Dreams of campus in revival. Businesses being a training ground for societal transformation and a poverty annihilation. Dreams of stealing back what the devil has stolen and distorted. And Jesus, the great God of redemption, put in us what needs to be put in the water. We are salt. We bring flavor. You don't pour all the salt in the corner of the plate, but when the goal solely becomes about us and we forget about them, we keep the flavor away from where it should be. We have been made the salt that will be a part of the restoration story of our generation. So don't buy the lie of the sideline. Don't get caught in the comfort on the banks of the river. You were not simply made to survive these dark days, you were created to be thrown into the water as the salt in the hand of a God of transformation. So find the darkest alley, the dirtiest corner, and throw yourself at it. Find the broken and forgotten and throw yourself at it. Find the prostitutes and the slaves. Find the addicted and abused. Find the leaders and the influential. Look into the eyes of the overlooked. Find the place where there is no hope. Go to the part of your city where no one thinks anything good can come from it, and throw yourself at it. What is broken doesn't have to stay that way. What is unproductive doesn't have to stay that way. Salt just showed up. And the story of what was will not be the story of what is, because salt entered the picture. Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth." And that is why you are here.